Hello, how's everyone doing? V, Labris, hello guys, how have you been? There we go. Okay, we're good to go. How are you? I hope you're all doing amazingly. Well, as you can see, I am streaming far earlier tonight. I had another day off tonight, but I was called yesterday and they told me, you know what, we actually need you. So yeah, your day off can go fuck itself. Come to work. And here we are. Check the Discord, we got teasers. Okay. Just so you know though, we don't have much time today. We only have like 1 hour and 30 minutes. Have you seen the new teasers? Obviously not. Even if I was to stumble upon them, I would still not watch them because I prefer reacting to them live. You send it to me or you send it to the server? Ah, you send it to the server. Okay. 2 well-purchased IDs and an ego. Okay. Wait. 1 for Yoshu. Okay. Ever heard the rumor that the bugs is fluids taste of apples? At the full spouting bullshit. Mersault. Goddamn, my weapon was designed for the sole purpose of inflicting bodily harm. If you are in need of sanity recuperation, please search for a different agent. Nice. And Sinclair, I know it hurts, but please stop struggling. I promise nothing could make us as fascinating music as a human can. Nothing. Nice. I have no idea where these are from, by the way. I guess I'll find out eventually. I hate it when they do that. I know. Their images. I understand it. It's not A-list, it's pics. Still, I didn't saw anything. I didn't have the time for it. Lobcorp. Ooh, nice. All 3 are from Lobotomy Corporation. Nice. Well, we really do need to get through. You know, we really need to get through the intervallo as fast as possible tonight. Hopefully, we will. It depends on how much walls of text we have to go through. The Adventure of the 3 Detectives. Okay, by the way, I have to mention something. I did kinda got spoiled while I was searching for the HD image on the wiki. I do know what the next picture is. It's a picture of some of the sinners actually behind bars and 3 of the detectives. But yeah. Okay. We're back. The internet decided to, you know, tease me a bit, but no, we're back. Ryoshi is based on the Altuine, Mersault Green Bee, and Sinclair is Singing Machine. Okay. Ego is Ruina, actually, because you can see the floating images, the floating pages. Okay. Hello, Enel. Welcome to stream, Edzik. Ego is in Ruina. Yeah, reading comprehension of Collider spotted. You should have seen yesterday's stream. Collider pulled out the plug again. Kinda. That is actually the problem. You see, the cable actually doesn't sit very well on the PC. So sometimes, if I do move a lot the desk, it might actually slip and, you know, cause disturbances. I don't think you spoiled that much, so don't worry about it. It was just the image. I just know that I saw Uti's behind bars. I never thought I would see that. She's the... How can she be behind bars? That doesn't make any fucking sense. So it's not an antenna problem anymore. Not the sudden drops, but sometimes the buffering, it is an antenna problem. Who do you think the three detectives are? I think it was Sinclair. Not Sinclair. It was... shit. It was, Quixote, of course. And also Ryoshu? Question mark? I wasn't sure if I saw Ryoshu with his mustache or whatever. I tried to look away as fast as possible. The third one, I cannot remember who it is. It's time to hack the mountain and stick your own do-it-yourself antenna for signal. I've told you before that is not happening. Don Ryoshu and who? I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe... I don't know. Maybe... Hungler? Maybe? Sometimes rules are made to be broken, Collider. No, brother. Sometimes hearts are meant to be broken. Well, you'll be surprised. I guess. Okay, I can clearly see that you are both accusing me of letting the sinners run wild again, but we had our reasons. Yeah, oh, that's right. That's where we left off.
저들과 이야기는 다 마쳤습니다.
You did reach that agreement kind of fast.
어떻게 됐어요? 사정은 잘 설명한 거죠? 이대로 저 웃기지도 않은 교수대에 단체로 매달려야 하는 건 아니죠?
100억 안은 과한 액수이지만 동시에 우리가 책임져야 할 몫이라는 것 또한 확실하다. 실제로 시간에 대한 이득을 누렸고 상호 협의된 사항 또한 아니었으니
Okay.
이쪽에서도 사전에 예상하지 못했던 상황이었기에 대비책을 마련할 수도 없었죠.
Yeah, but we didn't exactly have a whole lot of time to debate whether I was allowed to slow down time or not. We really had to think on our feedback then. I felt a bit miffed about being treated as though I was somehow at fault for this.
만일 누구 하나를 희생해야 한다면 좀 더 효율적인 방식의 평가를 부탁하지.
Wood is really taking the... It's really taking the hardcore approach. Hello, Naomi. New approaches IDs. I say with 500 lunacy because I spent all my lunacy on Index Sang and Ego Gear Gregor. I know. The friends are coming at reverse help. Utis translator, sacrifice Dawn, please. I get the feeling, it could be Dawn, it could be Heathcliff too. I hate to say it after his awesome intervallo, yeah, after his awesome canto, but yeah, he's still the pushover of the team, or more like the hothead.
이럴 때를 대비해 평소에 작성해둔 수감자별 업무평까지 마지막 장에 있는 별도 의견을 참고해서.
Actually, let me read those. Performance evaluation sheets for each scene is precisely for one such occasion. Okay, so how long does everyone take breaks, such as Gregor and Ryoshu for cigarettes, Quixote for going to the bathroom, and such stuff like that? I do want the gist of all of it, yes.
누군가를 놓고 갈 계획은 없다. 그리고 고작 한 명의 희생으로 100억 안을 전부 납부할 수도 없을 것이고.
God damn, really? So we have to sacrifice multiple sinners then. She would glaze herself so bad. That's what I want. That's you know that I will always read hers last because it's like it's literally all that money. That's all I really care about. Best for last. Back to CCN I go, Collider. Try to the game, sometimes it's good. Okay, okay. Well, remind me another time because I have no idea what you're referring to actually. Chaos Zero Nightmare. Wait a minute, that's what... I have never heard of that one. I have never heard of that.
하지만 마침내 극적으로 타협점을 찾았지. 너희가 교수대 앞에서 장난이나 치고 있을 동안에 말이야.
Okay. And that compromise is...
뒤틀림 처리에 대한 의뢰입니다.
저번에도 그렇고 그래도 우리 회사가 뒤틀림 사건 해결 관련으로는 알아주게 되었나 봐.
다른 해결사와 업체들에 먼저 의뢰를 맡겼었으나 번번이 실패하여서 저희가 6번째 의뢰라고 하더군요.
Wow, our fifth. Hey, it's not that bad. We're still in top 10.
그런 거였어?
그래도 입소문이 돌고 있기 시작한 상태라는 건 부정할 수 없는 사실이지.
So what kind of distortion are we dealing with this time?
T사 내에서 연속적으로 벌어지고 있는 미해결 사건이 있다고 합니다. 일각에서는 이를 가리켜
Are we gonna try to catch Jack the Ripper? We're gonna finally solve this long mystery of London?
시간 살인 시간이라고 부르더군요. 이미 피해자도 여러 명인 듯합니다.
Okay. Okay. The case of time killing time?
그 말대로다. 우리들의 시간이 뒤틀림으로부터 살해되고 있지.
We're killing time, actually trying to stop the distortion itself, if you think about it.
우리 T사에서는 시간이 곧 자산이다. 번번이 벌어지고 있는 시간 강도 같은 경우는 훔쳐간 시간을 통해 범인에 대한 추적이 가능했지만 이번 시간 살인 시간은 시간 자체가 통째로 사라져버려 추적이 불가능한 유례 없이 중대한 사건이지.
Okay, but here's the thing. Hunting down the distortion will actually burden us from the entire debt? Or are we still gonna, like, owe 5 more billion or some shit?
그래서 시간 살인 시간을 해결하기 위해 시간세를 면하는 조건으로 뒤틀림 포획을 요청하는 바다.
Okay, we're exempt. Okay, okay. So we're gonna be in the clear. Excellent.
이렇게 또 와버리고 말았군. 이 몸이 나서야 할 시간이.
We're feeding into her fantasies again. It's basically Slay the Spire, but goons. Nice. But it's not all goons. Ironically, the game is fun. Okay, okay.
최근에 본인이 정독한 책에 따르면 T사에게 도시 악몽급 이상의 사건을 의뢰받는 탐정들은 수사기간 동안 모두 특별수사관 배지라는 것을 지급받는다 하오. 그것만 있으면 수사에 필요한 여러 협조가 프리패스.
Okay.
탐정? 해결사들 말이오.
배지는 지급할 생각이다.
Really?
꼭 갖고 싶었던 컬렉션 중 하나였는데 혹시 이 의뢰가 끝나면 내게 배지를 나눠줄 수 있겠는가? 보존용, 감상용, 영업용으로 최소 3개 정도는 필요.
Oh my god. This is going wild again.
아이 시끄러. 더 들어볼 거 있냐? 빨리 후딱 가서 후딱 해치우고 오자고. 문제는 질색이야.
의욕은 좋게 평가하지. 하지만 말을 좀 끝까지 좀 들었으면 좋겠군.
Yeah.
문제는 이 자들이 13명이나 되는 인원이 사건을 해결한답시고 우르르 몰려다니는 걸
Yeah,
원치
I
않다고.
assumed as much from the spoiler image I saw. No! Fuck! That means that we will not get to have Utis with us. Fuck! Without Utis, we're fucked. I do not believe in us without Utis. It's over, bros. Half of the sinners are gonna, you know, are gonna rot in jail. The other half are gonna be taken to the gallows, and yeah. Dawn's knowledge here is actually on point for once. Somehow. Actually, I think it's the second time she actually has something that actually holds water. I anticipated as such, of course, because if everyone leaves, then we are probably gonna, you know, try to fuck off to another district.
그 인원으로 거리를 돌아다니며 거주민들의 소중한 하루의 시간을 방해하는 것은 허용하기 힘들다. 또한 특별 수사관 배지는 T사에서도 매우 까다롭게 발급해주는 증표로 13개나 지급해줄 수 없지.
Makes sense.
부분적으로는 동의한다.
Utis, who has continuously and consistently suggested that we cut down the number of sinners, was the first one to welcome this offer. True.
도움이 되지 않는 짐덩이를 끌고 다니는 셈이니 한참 전부터 이랬어야 했지.
Utis, no. Utis, no.
엘리트 인원들이 현장을 뛰며 문제를 해결하고 열애자들은 버스 안에서 얌전히 따라오면서 대기나 하도록.
본인이 그 엘리트에 포함될 거라는 믿음이 굳건하게 깔려있군, 오티스.
So ironic that Vergilius is the one who says that. She is high performing though. She has helped far more than certain other sinners, let's be honest. Her in, you know, what's it called? Wait a minute, I'm stuck. Her negotiation skills, along with her skills of deduction of the situation, is actually extremely helpful. She's the only one who does that. Her and Mersault, maybe add Yisang, Faust in it. We're good. Yeah. Shit, if we can take 5 of us, it would be nice to have Gregor too.
그건 당연한.
헛소리는 그만하고. 그래서 몇이나 허가된 건가요?
Hello, flip-flops. Welcome to the stream. Vergilius trailed off, clearly unhappy about this outcome.
3명, 관리자까지 포함한다면 4명이 허용범이겠군.
Okay, Utis, Mersault, and Faust? Actually, it could be Yisang too. We can flip a coin between Faust and Yisang.
그렇게나 적게.
Yeah.
이 또한 많은 논쟁이 오고 간 끝에 극적으로 내린 타협이다. 받아들여라.
나와 관리자님 2명만으로도 충분한 일일 것을. 구태여.
I agree even more with that one. Man. A dream that will never come true. Damn it. The trio's very creative, I will say this. Oh, son of a bitch. Right. So it all comes down to my choice, huh? 3 sinners. So many eyes are upon me. Not that I've never had them all look at me at the same time before, but the pressure is on a completely different level when it comes to making judgment calls like these.
관리자가 고민이 깊어 보이는군. 쓸데없는 고민은 시간만 흐르게 할 뿐이지.
Huh?
일단 자발적으로 의사가 있는 자들부터 거수한다. 빠르게.
Wait a minute, what the fuck's
도덕적 고민을 할 것이 뭐가 있겠어?
there is no way.
이번엔 내가 나서 볼까?
Of course it's Rod.
아이, 물어볼 게 뭐 있어? 그냥 가.
Oh man.
나 손 든 거 아니고 안경 닦은 거야.
I'm kidding. That's actually a
나 손 든 거 아니고 안경 닦은 거야.
he cleans the glass. Okay. This is no simple matter. I've not been with so few sinners before. Except for that one time when we accidentally walked out to the outskirts through the back door. So I have to take this slow and really consider all possible angles.
난감하군.
Yeah. I mean, what did you expect? Everyone would want to actually join.
저쪽에서 멋대로 정한 제약도 많고 그걸 하나하나 설명하며 토의할 시간도 없으니 이번엔 제가 이 자리에서 바로 선별하겠습니다. 단테.
Dante. That's my boy. No, that's not... I can't. I'm laughing while I'm trying to voice act. Dante. You're my man. I'll compose a team that is gonna be jet for you. It's gonna be flawless. Trust. Man, I can't. Oh no. Well, I don't think there's too big of a gap between them when it comes to their capabilities, but they all excel in different situations. Hello, Gio. Welcome to the stream.
듣고 있습니까, 단테? 제 쪽에서 빠르게 선정을 해보겠다고 말하고 있습니다.
How deep in thought is Dante, by the way? No, I need to consider more than just their individual capabilities. Some of them work better when paired together, but it's also true that haphazardly pairing them together might end up making a team that's less than the sum of its parts. This is all about building team synergy. Wait, didn't Rodia say something about how people born in December and August don't mesh well together? Are we talking about zodiacs now?
이번 사건에 참여할 자는
I have to choose someone who can support me, calmly assess the situation, and remain free from biased judgment while making smart, rational decisions on the fly. The sinners who fit that description are... Do we even have anyone like that? How dare you say that? Smart, rational decisions is basically the middle name of Utis, by the way. Not biased. Not biased judgment, indeed, but hey, half the job is done. We need someone else with biased judgment. Someone who would tell the truth no matter what, as long as you ask him. Mersault, it's obvious. He said unbiased. Utis is very biased. I just said that she doesn't cut the half of that. I said it. I said smart and rational decisions. I didn't say biased judgment. The middle name of Utis is not biased judgment. Her middle name is smart rational decisions. I still have to choose someone though. Damn it, I've got it. I choose Faust, Mersault, and Yi Sang. Man, Utis. Shut. Well.
로자, 류슈, 홍노다.
God damn it. Man. God damn it. I'm dying again of laughing. No. Well, I did remember it was Ryoshu. I did remember that it was Honglo. I did confuse Rodia with yeah, I did confuse Rodia with Kyoto. Huh? Wait, what?
단테는 저와 메루소 씨, 이상 씨를 선택하셨네요.
That shitty music again. I love how he didn't. I love how Virgilius didn't choose any of the smart ones for us.
제 말을 또 듣지 못했습니까, 단테? 파우스트 씨는 앞으로의 행선지에 관해 저와 논의를 마쳐야 할 사항이 있고, 이 상은 한때 T사에서 금지 물품을 발명한 전적이 있기에 애초에 회의 중에 기각되었습니다.
Oh shit! Really now? We have certain things to discuss with Miss Faust regarding our upcoming journey. What things? So she was not an option. Yisang was immediately ruled out even before the meeting adjourned due to his history of developing an unauthorized invention at T-Corp. Perfect.
메르소는 애초에 거수하지도 않았고
He didn't.
나서야 할 이유는 없었다.
Wow.
단테, 그대의 그 마음만으로도 감동이 꾸려. 네, 꼭 기억하겠소.
Thanks, my boy. Man, oh wow. That almost made me blush, man. Wait, that's I know this. Dante is an ass. He should have chosen you. Most definitely would have been better to choose you than Ryoshu or Hongla or Rodya even. Goddamn. Pouting Utis. True. She obviously didn't appreciate the fact that she was not chosen by Dante. Rightfully so, by the way. Hey, Utis. You know, that's not at all what I meant. You're not saving it, man. You're not saving it. I just thought that maybe we needed someone skilled and experienced like you to effectively manage the remaining sinners while we were...
Yeah.
That actually hurt my soul. That was so apathetic.
Yeah.
Wow. I had Lord Hongla, so I'd solo stages with him alone. Yeah. She obviously doesn't eat this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really soured the mood, didn't I? There is no way we're saving this. A chick that only thinks about gambling and eating. A chick that actually just smokes all the time, swears, speaks in, you know, in oracle language, and more often than not she's willing to actually, you know, obliterate heads. And a guy who genuinely is smart and genuinely is honest, but he doesn't read the room at all, and he actually ends up making enemies out of the bat by, you know, causing misunderstandings. We're cooked. We're cooked. Fuck that shit. We're not settling this debt. Might as well just step into the gallows now. Dante is projecting Collider right now. Yeah. The three of them who I didn't even imagine in my wildest dreams would be hanging out together all turned to look in my direction.
와, 세 명뿐이라니 주목을 받기에 딱 좋은 숫자잖아. 안 그래?
Rodya, I get, but why the two of you? Rodya, I get, but why the two of you volunteer?
유첸 예사.
Fun as hell. Please tell me I said it correctly. Come on, tell me I said it correctly. She wanted to become a detective when she was young or some shit? Huh? Yes. Ooh, yeah, perfectly. Ryoshuni's has actually become my language by now. Yeah.
경험은 많고 다양할수록 좋을 테니까요.
I mean, valid. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Kyoto, you will not get a badge. Don Quixote tragically drops her head to the ground, crestfallen.
본인의 키가 그대들에 비해 조금 작은 탓에 길잡이 날이 꽤 제대로 닿지 않았을 테지.
Don Quixote sobbed, dramatically lamenting how Virgilius did not even bat an eye in her direction despite her being the first one to raise their hand. Wow. I'm pretty sure that wasn't the only reason he didn't pick her though.
이것은 본인의 마지막 유산. 이건 뭐야? 책이랑 돋보기랑 옷?
Where did you pack all those?
본인이 아껴놓았던 컬렉션. 아껴 쓰시오.
아, 그런데 옷은 왜 세 벌이나 있나요?
그거야. 당연히 감상용
Oh,
소장품용
one for my
업용하니까.
display. One for Okay, that was a good one. I didn't expect that one to come like a boomerang. One for private collection, one for display, and one for business.
13가지의
와우.
수수께끼 해결 수사집. 사인도 있네. 애거사 저자.
Please tell me it's autographed by Agatha.
그런데 애거사가 누구야? 아니, 한때 세븐협회를 대표했던 1급 해결사이신데 아무도 모르는 것이오?
보통은 모르는 사람이 태반이야, 돈 키호테.
It would be genuinely so awesome if in the, you know, in the Limbus Company RPG, once you become a high fixer, like a top tier fixer, perhaps a caller, Don Quixote literally becomes your number one fan or something.
옷 거치장. 하지만 그걸 입지 않으면 명탐정이 될 수 없단 말이오. 자, 여기 스페셜 코스염은 대장 명탐정이 부채하는 것이오.
이 책 서문에서 애거사님이 그러시는데요. 명탐정의 기본적인 자격은 옷을 잘 갖춰 입는 것이라고 하네요.
Hello, Kakarot.
이제 그만 놔줘, 돈 키호테. 응? 그런데 아니 뭐 다른 사람들은 그렇다 치더라도 이스마엘 씨는 왜 열애 멤버에 속하게 된 거야?
열애 멤버라니요. 전 애초에 손부터 들지도 않았어요.
Wow. I didn't anticipate that half the team didn't volunteer.
사규를 어기지 않으면서 합리적으로 쉴 수 있는 기회가 어디 흔하겠나요?
Damn, opportunistic smile. God damn. He's a smart one, all right.
뽑힌 인원을 보고 조금 후회하긴 했지만 뭐 정 안 되면 좀 쉬다가 나중에 도와주면 되니까요. 그럼 저희는
엘리트라고 불러주겠어?
엘리트라고 자칭하는 멤버들이 발로 뛸 동안 어디서 피로 좀 풀고 있죠.
유감이군. 제4에서는 나머지 수감자들의 자유로운 활동을 허가해주지 않았다.
100억 원이나 되는 액수가 걸린 이들을 우리 쪽에서 어떠한 담보도 없이 풀어줄 수는 없는 일.
보아하니 시간 체납자들이 일시적으로 거주하는 방이 별도로 마련되어 있다는 모양이군.
Virgilius was pointing at what was clearly a jail cell. Poor Otis. She's genuinely so fucked off. Myself included, actually.
길잡이, 네 놈이 말한 방 저곳인가?
내가 유치장에 갇혀야 한다고?
Poor Ismail. She actually didn't anticipated that outcome.
살아있는 담보물이 되어서 말이죠.
언젠가 돌이켜보면 다 좋은 추억일 거야. 그럼 우리 다녀올게. 잘 지키고 있어.
그래도 이 감옥은 난방이라도 틀어주네.
He's used to this place.
그런데 만약 저놈들이 저대로 안 오면 어떻게 되는 거냐?
Well, that jail cell will become not your lounging, but more like your home.
뭐 한 100억안어치 시간이 지난 후에 보는 건가?
뭐?
Of course, the leading detective is Ryoshu. God damn. Something's like, bye. Heathcliff actually took a nap. Wow. Wow. Just wow. I would imagine that that Ismail has actually she's sitting on the ground with a 1,000-yard stare in her face. Oh, they do have badges. Goddamn. Make sure you're gonna give one of these to Kyoto later if you'll be allowed to keep them. What was that? That sound was Utis?
뭐? 어이, 돌아와라! 그 정도 시간이면 배가 다 짜져버릴 것이다.
Calm down. All right? We'll be back before you even.
명탐정이 되어 돌아오게. 명심하시오.
We set off on our journey after receiving the aforementioned special investigator badges, leaving the chaotic screaming and hollering of the remaining sinners behind. How can poor Heathcliff can sleep when everyone else is screaming? After a while, all we could hear was the sad, intermittent clattering of metal as someone violently shook the steel bars.
자, 그럼 가볼까나? 세 번째 피해자를 만나러.
This guy
이
again.
사건 기록에 따르면 아하, 이곳이군. 멀지는 않네.
Whoa! They actually do wear the fucking. Let's go! Or in intervallo, no less. Very rarely we actually see new outfits on the sinners.
왜냐니? 첫 번째랑 두 번째 피해자는 신문할 수 없는 상황이라고 사건
Hello,
기록에 적혀
U53.
있잖아.
Welcome to stream.
참 안타까운 일이야.
아니, 내 말은 왜 자연스럽게 동행하냐는 거야. 우린 더 안 껴줄 거거든? 보이.
아니, 예정되어 있던 인원이다.
Please, why him?
진척도에 대한 즉각적인 보고를 받기 위해 우리 쪽에서 내부 직원을 하나 파견할 예정이었으니
더럽게 깜깜.
Yeah. She actually doesn't look bad with a mustache. Also, she changed to a pipe.
우리 쪽에선 2등급을 보내려고 했는데 당신은
나? 나는 5등급. 여기 명찰 보이지?
The chatterbox of an employee replied cheerfully as he produced a twinkling badge from his clothes.
몰라 배웠습니다. 5등급 감사직분이 이런 것까진 잘 나누시기에.
오 5등급? 저 사람이 정말로?
5등급이라면 회사의 직원분들 중에는 가장 높은 직책이죠?
내가 알기로도 그런데.
뭐 꼭 그런 것만도 아니지. 그런 건 둥지마다 다를 테니까. 12등급, 20등급도 있을지 어떻게 알아? 자, 그럼 해결된 거지? 문제 없지? 그럼 가볼까?
We stared in silent bafflement as the employee stormed out of the building, then hurriedly followed him out the door.
대박이지 않아? 시간 살인이라니. 시간을 느리거나 빠르게 하는 걸 넘어서 시간을 통째로 빼는 거잖아.
I do get the feeling that this guy is a fraud. Why else would there be a question mark?
당신 이름이 그러니까 마이?
편할 대로 불러. 이름 같은 건 중요하지 않아.
아니, 이름은 중요하다.
Yeah. Really? You never call anyone by their names, though.
대놓고 감시역으로 온 느낌인데 편할 대로 부르라니.
그것도 그렇네. 알았어, 그럼. 너희 탐정 옷도 입고 있겠다. 나를 쓸만한 조수라고 생각하는 건 어때?
아무리 그래도 그렇지.
Ryoshu, who was staring off into the distance while puffing her pipe, suddenly spoke up just as Rodia was about to retort.
조수, 알맞은 장소로 안내하도록.
예써.
혹시 조수랑 하인이랑은 어떻게 다른 건가요? 이전에 저희 집에 고용되었던 분들은 말이죠.
They sure warmed up to him fast. What the hell? Heathcliff did wear an outfit other than his sinner one before. I know, it was in Canto 6, we are in Intervallo, that's what I said. We have new outfits for the sinners on an Intervallo. I'm glad we actually get more of that. Time to sleep, bye, have a great day everyone. See ya Gagaro, thank you so much for dropping by. By the way, class 5 is akin to the grade 1 fixer. Wow. More reading. Give me a second, I need a glass of water. I'll be right back. Imagine not taking Udis with us. Another new phase. These post phases are getting better. Nice. Well, in the sense of how T-Corp sees their command structure hierarchy, the higher the grade number, the larger the top hat, the higher up you are in the ranks. I see. And yes, the comp phase of Collider. I guess, yeah. God damn it. God damn it.
이번 사건의 피해자는 이 시계 공장에
How's the yapper guy? Yapping, as you can see. Hello, Withering. Welcome to the stream.
잠깐. 저 범상치 않은 복장. 멋내려고 노력한 수염으로 보면 이 공장의 사장이었던 거야. 그렇지, 조수?
정답이야, 탐정님.
시작이 좋네요.
우리는 시간 살인 시간 해결을 위해 나온
You know, this intervalo actually makes me feel like I really wanna play LA Noir again. I shit you not. Maybe, you know, I do have the night shift today. I will take my Nintendo Switch with me and I'll actually play LA Noir on... Yo. Okay, the guy literally is out of time.
뭐라는 거야?
유슈, 탐정.
우와, 말을 굉장히 빠르게 하시는 분이시네요. 예전에 메르소 씨가 치킨을 먹고 감상을 말해주셨을 때보다 훨씬 더 빨라요.
True. As a matter of fact, I'm glad we are actually having a reference to that. He's talking so fast, it's like someone pressed the fast forward button just for him or something. I can't understand a thing coming out of his mouth. Not out of time, but he has too much of it. Okay, he has too much time. I see.
저 사람은 가지고 있는 시간이 많은 거야.
Well, I did meant it a little bit literally. He's out of time from the rest of us. You know, he's out of our time, in a sense. He has its own time, in a sense. But yeah, I guess having too much time is actually a way to say it. But if, wait a minute, if he was in slow-mo, how would we say? How would we say that he has too little time?
가지고 있는 시간이 많다고?
Oh, he does say actually that he is someone who has a lot of time. Okay. It's in a timely manner. matter.
평균적인 T사 시민의 하루는 20시간에서 28시간 정도지만 간혹 저런 부자들도 있어. 가진 시간이 많아서 하루가 40시간, 50시간. 이렇게 되면 시간이 적은 사람에겐 상대적으로 빠르게 보일 수밖에 없지. 저러면 코를 긁는 척하면서 남들 모르게 팔 수도 있을걸?
Someone with that much time could pick their nose in a blink of an eye before anyone even has the chance to catch them in the act. You have any idea how bad this can get? Like, can you imagine how many things you can get away with if you are actually that fast? I wanted to give, you know, I really wanted to actually give a couple of, well, examples, but I'd rather not talk about it. Pickpocketing, yeah. Pickpocketing, stealing overall. Hell, abduction, maybe? I mean, if you don't see who grabbed someone else, how can you know who actually abducted someone else? You know what I mean? You can actually abduct them within actually a group of people if you are that fast. Joking it, exactly. By the way, in the real event for this, you can get the Yapper as an announcer. Fuck that. Yeah, I have far better announcers than him to select, you know, to have. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I want to hear that again. Big voice acting. Man, shut up. Yeah. I gave Ryodi a quick look of concern. She had to do something before Ryoshu. Shattered. head. No. The collider just deflated. Kinda. I cannot know what this means. I cannot know. CHNC. SHNC, excuse me. Shatterhead, not care. It kinda makes sense. The problem is the one slower than you are poorer. I get that. The simple explanation is imagine the real day in 24 hours. Having more time means you can do more stuff, like 50 hours worth of work in the span of 24 real hours, and vice versa. Yeah, I understand that. I understand it. Funny is his announcer legit makes the text go makes the textbooks go out of bounds. Nice. A quick look as in a brief flicker of the flames burning on my clock.
저기 좀 더 천천히 말해줄래? 안 그러면 당신이 또 다른 피해자로 발견될 수도 있거든. 어쩌면 이번엔 숨이 끊어진 채로.
He shook his head in frustration, very rapidly that is. Before activating what appeared to be a voice recorder, it began to play his voice back at us.
반갑습니다. 저는 T사에서 이 시계 공장을 운영하고 있는 범블이라고 합니다.
Wow.
의사소통이 이런 식으로 오가는 건 양해를 부탁드리겠습니다.
No.
저는 하루를 52시간으로 쓰고 있거든요. 전성기 때는 100시간으로도 산정이 있었는데 요새 공장 사정이 조금 안 좋아져서요.
I used to live 100-hour days in my head. The guy literally lived for 4 days within 1 day. Doesn't that actually fuck up your aging? Or perhaps not. Weird, the message didn't show, or I must have missed it. Oh well, Collider read it anyway. I mean, I guess. I have said this before, if something doesn't seem like it was sent, send it again. Yeah, time in time corp is weird. They probably aged as normal. So you are telling me that this guy is literally aging 4 times faster than most people? Would procrastinate so much in 100-hour days. True.
52시간?
He's literally double the speed. Actually, a little bit over double the speed.
제 눈에는 여러분들이 매우 느릿느릿 말하고 있는 것처럼 들립니다. 답답하지만 이 사건을 해결해줄 탐정분들이라 하니 너그럽게 이해하고 있는 중입니다.
Why is it our problem?
아니, 하루를 52시간으로 살면 대체 어떤 인생을 살고 있는 거야?
윤택하고 알찬 인생이랄까요? 저는 여러분보다 더 많은 일들을 할 수 있답니다. 예를 들어서 충분한 숙면을 취할 수 있으니까 피부가 더 매끈해진다거나. 한번 만져보실래요?
I'll let you touch it if you want. What the fuck? As though in an effort to demonstrate, Bubble was constantly zooming around the room, checking his documents, calling someone on the phone, and even brushing his teeth while we stood there listening to his recordings.
본론을 말해라.
I don't care. Nice.
그때는 어느 이른 저녁이었습니다. 그날도 여느 날과 다름없이 바쁘게 길을 걷고 있는 중이었습니다. 중요한 약속이 있었거든요. 그런데 갑자기
습격을 당한 거야?
아니요. 집에 썰어두었던 베이컨을 탁자 위에 두고 왔던 게 생각났지 뭐예요. 23구의 보랏빛 소금으로 절여뒀어야 했는데.
아, 저희 둘째 고모가 자주 쓰시던 소금이네요.
본론.
와, 그래서 시계탑의 시간을 보면서 집에 다시 돌아가야 할지 고민 중이던 찰나에 갑자기 시간 살인마에게 습격을 당한 겁니다.
The Time Reaper. I told you. Ooh, we are really taking on basically Jack the Ripper, but of time. And not really, because your age is restrained to real time. It's more so your mind and body moves far faster than normal because of the excess time. Okay, basically a day for you is 100 hours, but you still age like 24. Wow. It's like in T-Corp, the timepieces injects excess time into the person, increasing the amount of time you experience, but time is restricted to A-Corp's rules, 24 hours. I see.
시계탑?
T사에는 구역마다 A사 기준의 표준 시간을 알려주는 시계탑이 12개 있어. 각자가 보내는 시간이 다르다 보니 시계도 개인의 하루에 맞춰지거든. 진짜 시간을 알려면 시계탑을 봐야 해.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
신기하네요.
그게 중요한 게 아니지 않아?
It gives lore to the clock tower.
인상착의를 설명해 주겠어?
아마 양복을 입고 있었고.
It also works in reverse, by the way. And it's the same for the people who have less than 24 hours. They see things slower, they move slower. Wow. You don't want to be poor in T-Corp. Imagine having 12 hours in a day. Fuck me. 12 hours. That means that I have to work... Shit. That actually wouldn't work very well. Because if you have to be at a factory and work, and let's say one of these people over here actually is poorer, so they move slowly. They don't have the time to actually do the job. Because by the time they grab whatever gimmick over here needs to tamper with right before they throw it back into its course, it has already it went out of their reach. Having a 12 hours a day is a fucking hell. Even if you were that it's not a problem at the job. Like, let's take my job, for example. I work 8 hours a day, 1 hour to go and 1 hour to come back. That means that I have to spend 2 hours in the streets, 8 hours at my job. And how much time is left for me to sleep? 2 hours. Fuck my life if that was the case. God damn. It's so bad, it's actually hilarious. But a dystopia like this actually doesn't feel far-fetched, in a sense. Actually, yes, the clock towers in T-Corp are fixed to A-Corp's time scale. Also, you are allowed a minimal allowance of 4 hours a day. That's minimum wage for people. Yes, a minimum allowance of 4 hours a day for yourself. Would that mean that you cannot really go down to 12 hours? You would go... No, you can't go down to 12 hours because the 2 hours you are in the streets in order to go to your job and come back counts within your free time. So you are fucked. You actually are fucked. 12 hours is as low as it gets. 4 hours in total for yourself, which is 1 hour to go, 1 hour to come back, 2 hours of sleep. And that is without accounting any eating or any showering or any healthcare or you know, any kind of necessity in healthcare. That's bullshit. What happens when your time runs out? You die? Fuck my chud life. Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. I didn't anticipate it that actually they would give such a good reasoning of why you know, of basically the equivalent of London's tower. This is genuinely some good writing. There is actually a reason why there are clock towers in this game, and also tying into the actual clock tower of London, almost as if they really wanted to actually give it a lore behind it. You'll probably be an endured servant for life.
양복이라. 시간 살인마라는 별명치고 꽤나 맞부렸는데.
5,800만 원짜리 양복이었을 거예요. 맞춤 양복이었는데 착용감이 꽤 좋았죠. 그리고 멋지고 날렵한 코스염이 있었고요.
아니, 본인의 인상착의를 말하라는 게 아니었어.
모, 분, 까지 한 번.
I still don't know what this means.
아, 그자는 기억이 잘 안 나네요. 워낙 순식간에 덮쳐왔어.
So fast. Was that guy moving faster than you? If you were to be forced to work for 24 real hours, you will only do 4 hours worth of work at the speed your mind and body would move at. So poor people are really slow. Yeah, but that's what basically I said. If you think about it, yeah. It's also kind of crazy how now I have come to realize that this guy moving so fast means that it would be impossible for you to actually rob him because he's fucking fast. Wage slaving. More like time slaving.
시간이 살해된 순간 어땠지? 고통을 느꼈나?
Can you not ask something like that with such a big grin on your face?
아니요. 그냥 눈을 감았다가 뜨기만 했는데 100시간이 사라져 있었어요. 그것 때문에 중요한 약속도 놓쳐버리고 손해가 이만저만이 아니라고요.
100 hours. So basically he stole from you 2 days.
에? 100시간이면 일주일이 사라진 거야?
Well, wait a minute. Are we talking about his way of time or our way of time? I said 2 days because he's living within 52 hours per day. That's why I said 2 hours. But yeah, if you were to actually see it from a normal perspective, he literally just did lost like the whole week in the blink of an eye.
응? 아니에요. 저한테 100시간이면
Yeah, there we go.
이틀 정도랍니다. 하지만 그것도 소대가 막심하지요.
Exactly.
시간을 도려내다니. 그런 발명품이라면 올해의 발명가상을 받고도 아마 벼락부자가 됐을지도 몰라. 상금이 꽤 쏠쏠하거든. T사에서는 발명가들에게 장려를 적극적으로 해주니까. 옛날에는 T사 대표라는 사람이 직접 나와서 상을 주기도 했대. 그저도 발명가 출신이다 보니까 그 정신을 계속 이어나가라는 의미였나 봐. 나도 본 적 있었는데 사인까지 해주더라니까.
조수, 그럼 범인은 상을 받았던 발명가 중 하나가 아닐까?
그런데 모든 발명품들은 T사의 기술청에 반드시 등록을 해야만 하거든. 몇 번 예외는 있었던 것 같아. 지난번에는 구인이라는 단체가 등록하지 않은 발명품들을 가지고 있었더라고. T사 전체가 완전 뒤집어졌었지. 다들 체포한다고 여기저기 뛰어다니고 회의하고 그랬는데 나는...
Oh yeah.
그렇게나 소란이 있었던 건가요? 이상 씨, 정말 마음고생이 심하셨겠어요.
Plus, your time can also be used to buy items like food and the sort. So time can be used for multiple reasons. You could spend an hour of excess time for a juicy steak or say excess hour. I see. To do an hour's worth of excess work. True.
잠깐, 그래서? 기술청에 저런 발명품이 등록되어 있었어?
아니, 처음 보는데?
Okay.
그런 건 진작 말해줘.
What if this is a power granted by the distortion? Meanwhile, Ryosho, who was completely uninterested in the conversation, stared off into the distance. She looked out the window without... I should probably say it as if she is actually a detective. She looked out the factory window and let out another puff of smoke before muttering quietly to herself.
살인자도 시체도 없군.
Well, yeah, no one's actually dead. We don't know where the killer is.
범인은 누구일까요?
제 양복을 탐낼 사람일 거라니까요.
패스. 그 양복 구려.
God damn. Well, to be fair, because he's short, he actually doesn't match very well. But hey, the color is not half bad. I actually genuinely believe that it will look really nice on you, Ryoshu.
그리고 내가 내 놈을 죽이고자 했다면
저를요? 왜요?
내 놈만큼 빠른 속도로 걸어야 하지.
Exactly.
그래야 정확하게 급소를 꿰뚫을 수 있을 테니.
Ryoshu strode towards him before suddenly breaking into a charging sprint. Bumble rapidly stumbled back in terror, but Ryoshu was fast enough to close the distance and press her scabbard into his neck, despite the disparity in time.
이렇게 말이지.
Wow. But he's moving double the time you do. That probably looked very fucking slow in his eyes, except if he's really that shit. He's probably really that shit. Can you imagine, like, literally, can you imagine actually someone attacking, but actually being at 50% speed? This is exactly how he saw it in his eyes. That guy is really just shit. Like, out of all of the districts, T-Corp's probably the most interesting when it comes to their lore. True! Don't use their time powers here or IRS will bankrupt you. Right, that's something to point out, Collider. His suit has color. Remember that color is only for the super rich. True. True, I remember that. You're right about that, though. I didn't actually... It didn't click on me instantly that, hey, he has color, we don't. Maybe her perception of time is higher? Not when you're bending reality like that. He has colors, yeah, like the intervalo that comes after this.
진짜 저대로 칼집제 패버리는 줄 알았어.
그러면 범인은 바로 류슈님인 걸로 사건이 종결되었겠네요.
무서웠잖아요. 그러고 보니 그놈은 제 급소를 찌른 건 아니긴 했지만 그런 식으로 갑자기 나타나긴 했던 것 같아요.
그렇구나. 무작위 사람을 대상으로 한 사건은 아니었던 거겠네.
처음부터 저 제수를 노린 거다.
Man, I can't. Oh, the guys who translated that shit, they knew exactly what they were doing. The killer was going specifically for that ass. Man, I can't. Actually, what does ass mean? No, I don't mean the definition of ass. I mean the Ryoshuni's ass. Why would you want to have his ass? The guy doesn't seem like he has that nice ass either. He may be rich, but that doesn't make him beautiful, so, just so you know. I can't. Man, Ryoshi really is peak when it comes to swearing. God damn. Okay, but honestly, Ryoshi needs for ass, please. Ass. Annoying, stupid stats. Oh, nice. Smart. The void left behind by Sinclair's absence was much bigger than I thought. And what was the previous one with Sync?
이라는 뜻이다.
Did Collider die again? No, that was the antenna. That was actually the antenna. That was not the cable this time. It would have been nice if my hometown still had that fucking antenna. Well, anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. Well, I'm glad that she actually took the time to, well, tell us. But what does sync mean again? I still didn't find out what sync means.
말도 안 돼요. 애초에 저를 미워할 사람이 누가 있겠어요?
I can think of more than a few.
아니면 제 양복이 탐이 나서 한번 입어보고 싶었던 걸 수도 있고요.
아니면 저 직원들 중 한 명일 수도 있지 않을까요? 애거사님이 쓰신 책엔 범인은 언제나 가까운 곳에 있다고 적혀 있었거든요.
Oh, snap your neck clean. Thank you. Thank you. I guess it's blocked. Yeah, you were trying to send it this entire time, didn't you? Thank you for that, Labris. I have no idea if that book Don Quixote gave us earlier is actually helping, but I suppose it's at least a very good page-turner. Hangla doesn't seem to be able to tear his eyes away from it. Maybe I should check it out too once we get back to the bus.
그럴 수도 있겠네. 그렇다면 범인은 사장을 미워한 나머지 시간을 뺏으려고 한 거지.
아니요, 그럴 일은 없어요. 보다시피.
뭐야, 저 사람들?
Huh?
엄청나게 느린 속도로 일하고 있는데?
They all work slow?
아, 저런 노동자들은 하루를 10시간 정도로 살아가. 그마저도 공장에서 하루 대부분을 쓰곤 하지.
10-hour days. But you said 4 is the minimum. But the hour shift, the hour shift is 8. How can they live 10-hour days?
뭐?
여러분, 이번 달 생산량이 지난번 생산량보다 고작 13%밖에 안 늘어났어요. 이래선 이익을 충분히 남기지 못한다고 제가 몇 번이나 말하지 않았나요?
Bamboo hollers at them in frustration. The laborers very, very slowly turn their heads to look up at the factory owner. Even the simplest action taking an excruciatingly long time to complete.
하지만 사장님, 지난번보다 맞추라는 건...
Fuck me.
답답해. 도달 시간에 하나라도 더 조립하세요.
And he probably actually just cursed their mothers or something. That's why he said it so fast in order for them to not understand it, including us.
안 그래도 톱니바퀴 발품이 갑자기 안 와서 심란해 죽겠는데.
We could understand him thanks to the recorder next to us, but everyone out of its earshot would have no chance of understanding whatever he's talking about.
이봐, 범블씨. 알고 있어? 당신의 말은 저들에게 너무나도 빠르게 들리고 있어. 대체 어떻게 알아들으라는 거야?
Genuinely, actually, they depicted perfectly how out of touch people in power and people in the workforce are like. Fuck me, this is actually absolute cinema. I did not expected that. T-Corp really is one of the most interesting districts. Shit, can you imagine in an RPG what kind of a fuck up the combat would be like if you have enemies that actually attack faster than you and certain enemies attack slower than you? You can also buy time in order to have enemies that be even slower, actually. That would be such an awesome gimmick for an actual area in an RPG chapter. Like, goddamn. There's so much material here. Hell.
무슨 말씀을? 저들이 너무 느린 거예요. 이 바쁘고 정신없는 도시에서는 빠르고 빠릿하게 사는 사람들만이 성공할 수 있다고요?
Super hot, but you're not immune to the time slow either. That's what I said. That's why some enemies will be faster than you. So basically, in the RPG, you'd have actually enemies that move so fucking fast, almost like you're playing Dark Souls, and you're facing actually the toughest, fastest boss fights. We do have a game like that. It's called Honkai Star Rail, man. You don't really have enemies in Honkai Star Rail that actually fast. They are, attacking that fast or that slow.
아니, 처음부터 말이 되질 않잖아.
True.
시간이 부족해서 이렇게 느려진 사람들이 어떻게 빠르고 빠릿하게 살아?
Rhodia, hey, she's actually gonna get angry. Man, I'm in the same page as Rhodia right here. Fuck me, especially this hits so close to home especially with what bullshit I've been going through this last month. I don't think someone like him will ever understand what you're talking about. He was born and raised in T-Corp after all. I know.
조수, 당신은 5등급이나 되는 직원이잖아. 저게 정상적인 모습이라고 생각하는 거야?
정상? 혹시 탐정님들은 도시의 모든 둥지를 일주하고 온 거야? A서부터 Z사의 둥지까지?
Can you confidently say that you have seen all there is to see?
그건
Yeah.
아니지만
그런 생각은 안 해봤어? 정상이라는 건 힘겨워하는 자들이 만들어낸 환상일 수도 있다고. 어떤 둥지든 간에 고통은 존재할 거라는 거지.
Fuck. The most realist thing. The axe is calling for her like the Green Goblin mask. I cannot blame her. Man. Unironically, yeah, there's nothing normal about this entire fucking city. It's interesting, it's genuinely interesting how we take a commission to do some work and then we stumble upon even bigger problems that you cannot even root out because they are far beyond you. They are far bigger than you. They are basically at the core of the world, of how things work. You come to the conclusion that none of this would have even happened if this far bigger problem was ever addressed and regulated somehow. But no. Of course not. So why not actually take the small commissions where it will give a temporary solution instead of actually giving proper solutions to actual problems that are actually massive?
적어도 하루를 50시간이나 사는 여기 범블 씨는 고통이란 게 없어 보이는데.
True.
너무해요. 저도 고통이란 게 있다고요. 애타게 기다리고 있는 게 있는데 시간이 너무 안 가서 감질맛이 난다고요.
So then how about you give some of your time to someone else? Bubble gently fixed his mustache and hair before caressing his expensive coat with care. What the fuck? Well, guess what? Unfortunately, I believe the next node, it's another story one, isn't it? It's a battle one. Okay, you know what? Do we have a little bit of time to do that? If we have too much dialogue again, I don't think I can. I don't think I can keep going. Well, you know what? Let's go. Oh, son of a bit. You know what? No, you know what?
명령이라면?
Yeah, no. There's no way we can do that. Yi-sang really needs an upgrade. Who? What kind of which Yi-sang? Yi-sang, I say. Hongler, excuse me. Kurokumo Clan Wakasu, I think it's a good one, isn't it? Support units for the win. Nah. We're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Our own units. Next episode, because I don't have time. I guess it's the perfect time for me to actually, you know, go right ahead and, you know.
내일도 좋은 컨디션으로 임하시려면 일찍 자두는 것이
The reset hasn't happened yet, of course, because it's not past 11, obviously. We work to earn the right to work, to earn the right to work. I guess. Well, unfortunately, I am out of time. I have to get ready for work. There is a good reason why I have to get ready for work this early, by the way. The reason is, usually I would have approximately 1 more hour to stream, but they're actually, you know, having some, they're having some construction work at the metro past 10, meaning that some of the stations are actually closed because of it. And once that happens, I will not be able to get to my destination at all. So I have to skedaddle earlier before the stations close in order for me to actually be at work at the right time. Meaning that I have to go to my job 1 hour earlier and wait it out.
전투 능력도 변변찮으신데
Talk about
혼자
bullshit,
다니는
huh?
건 위험합니다.
Well, hopefully this will be fixed sooner rather than later, but yeah. I cannot really do much about it. I genuinely cannot. It is what it is. Do I really have to wait 2 minutes in order to actually... Man, I have to wait 2 minutes. You know what? Maybe I do have enough time to actually do the battle after all. And you know what? Yeah, we're gonna use support units. Oh, shit, that's right. I used the enkephalin. Crap. Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait it out then. Shit.
일찍 자두는 것이 좋습니다.
Damn. Yeah, I know. Have a good one, Collider. Thank you so much, Labris. Thank you, U53. Thank you, V. Thank you, everyone, for dropping by. Zeke, thank you so much. NL, thank you as well. Withering, thank you, my friend, as well. I truly appreciate every single one of you. I really have to actually see when the next stream will be. Tomorrow I plan on actually playing a little bit more of Honkai Star Rail in order to, you know, sum up the side missions on that one. And the day after that, it's the anniversary along with the Fortnite skins of Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to see what will happen on that day. Perhaps I'm gonna only focus on Fortnite, I don't know. I think it's not gonna be on the 26th. It's gonna be far earlier than the time I'm gonna be home.
관리자님, 전투 능력도
Yeah,
변변
because I have the
장신.
night shift again.
혼자 다니는 건 위험합니다.
The update is gonna be far later than the time I'm gonna be home. So yeah. Do you want me to send you the update screen summary? I mean, if you want to. If you want to, yeah. And also, man, do remember to actually give me the, you know, what kind of role you want to have in the server, right? Because I'm waiting on you for the name you know, for name and village, okay? I wanted to mention that, might as well tell you now. I wanted to let you know, I mean, but I had forgotten about it. You can take your time, just tell me what kind of a name you want to have. Preferably a good native one. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's a, you know, it's a proper one. And a village of old. And we can work on that later. I tried researching Brazilian tribes and got extremely sidetracked. I know. Well, as we said, we can actually we can actually settle on nomad, because unfortunately there wasn't like some big empire at these lands in order for me to properly put you in a place in the story, you know what I mean? I need to bully you about the server later as well. Bully me? By the way, are you gonna join Labris? You had told me that you will think about it, so, you know, I do ask again, if you really want to join, you can just let me know, okay? Anyway, I think that's about it for today. Wait a minute. Yeah, let me close the SFX and the voice. We're good. And I really need to get going. If I had a link to it, yeah. I mean, that's why I told you. Do you have me added? Have you added me on Discord in order to, well, send you the invite? We can talk more on it on next stream. Well, do send me a friend request on Discord at least. That's the name. That's the name on Discord. You can send me, you know, a friend request, and we can, you know, I can send you an invite then. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I really need to skedaddle, and well, I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay, bye bye. Later. See ya. Do make good use of your time, okay? Bye-bye.